Welcome to a brand new series based on this app, MVP, that I just built with the Next.js 14 app router, Supabase at the backend, GoHighLevel or GHL CRM API, version 2, Postgres database, and TypeScript. This video is an introduction to the app where I walk you through the various features and functionalities and explain the application architecture via a diagram. Following this, I'll publish a series of videos that will explain how each feature and functionality is built with a complete code walkthrough. All right, so let's get to the features. So this is pretty much all the public-facing UI UX you will see other than our blog. And this blog, the specialty about this blog is that this is actually coming from our company blog, which is hosted in a WordPress site. And I am using the WP REST API to pull them in and display them. But then again, this is not a very important feature. The game begins when you click. Now, what happens after login? Because all the features are hidden behind this window. So before we get deeper into it, let me just show you a diagram and quickly explain what's about to happen. All right. I understand this may look complicated, but don't worry. We're going to go step by step while I am walking you through all the features. So at this point, all you have to focus on is the user coming in. This is the window we saw, the login window. Depending on what type of user logs in, our backend decides to redirect them. There are only two types of users we're dealing with here, admin and super admin. So based on that type, going to be redirected to the super admin portal. The super admin will, manage all the users, and the admin admin user will be redirected to the admin portal, and they're going to go ahead and deal with the products, orders, ticket management, etc. For now, that's good enough. So let's go back. All right, so to begin with, we're going to log in as an admin user. So let's go back to our Supabase backend to find an admin user, and we'll come right back. All right, so here's our users table in our Supabase backend, and here are our users, and some are super admin, some are admin. So we're going to pick this guy, Ryan Crane, his email address. We're going to copy that back to log in as Ryan Crane. Okay, so now we're ready to go. Let's log in. There you go. We are at our admin portal, and whatever you see here are coming straight from GHL CRM, and these are the products. Let's go check a little bit. Okay, so let's see the products. Look at that. This is the product list that we have in our GHL portal or GoHighLevel, and this is also the contact list. These are basically our customers list, and also these are the orders that customers placed, the money amount, etc. And if you want to go into a little bit detail, let's do an order, single order, and this order has two different types of tickets, regular and VIP, different prices. Here's the total price, the ticket ID, etc., etc. So right now we're dealing with these guys right here, all the products, and based on the products, we're going to go ahead and bring in the orders and all the order date detail we're about to see. Let's go. So let's go pick out this guy right here. By the way, if something is missing, let's say if this doesn't have any orders, this is what we're showing. Oh, there you go. Now let's go back again and go to all the orders, and let's go to the details. There you go. This is a single order, just like in that GHL portal we just saw. There was two regular tickets and one VIP, and here the admin user will be able to either validate all, confirm, all of them will be validated, and these are actually updated in our tickets table in the database. And just to make sure, let's refresh this page. See that yes, status still valid, and they are coming from the database. And just in case, if there is single validation necessary, or you find out that you made a mistake, you can always hit reset and they will come back to life. And these items right here, these are all dynamic, by which I mean, if I go back, let's say event list, and try some other one, let's say this guy's orders, try and pull here. And as you can see here, now it's team ticket. It's no longer regular. VIP is still there, but this is a different type of ticket. So everything depends on what we have at the GHL, right? Some may change, some may be regular, VIP, team ticket, etc., etc. Everything depends on what the user decides to do here, what types of ticket. So this is all handled dynamically. Also, from here, this portal, we can also go to the user's profile, where we can have some extra info on the user, and we can use this form to update their password. Also, if you look at this drop-down menu, this has changed depending on what type of user logged in. Before, we only had home, our blog, and login. And now, since this is an admin user, now we have an event list and their profile. So let's click on the event list and we come here. And this also, eventually becomes our mobile menu. So that being said, one more very important feature we can look at here is this sync data functionality, right? Before we do that, let's go visit that diagram once again. All right, so far what we saw was the admin route. Admin comes into their portal, checks their profile, goes to and also sees the product or events list, which comes straight from the GHL cloud. And then, according to those list or product, we go to a order list. Now, this order list coming from our own QR table, which is in Supabase, and based on that, we also create our single order where we create our tickets so that we user can manage them, right? So the reason we do that is because GHL is a CRM with its own API, but it does not have the necessary relationship that we need to create our own custom display, right? For that reason, we actually have to create our own data table, GHL QR orders, and GHL QR tickets. So in this order table, we have all the information from multiple API calls made to GHL CRM cloud. And based on that, we fill up this database, fill up this table. And in here, you can see what type of tickets, how many tickets the user ordered. And based on these numbers, we also create our QR tickets table like this. And this is where we have every single ticket. And as you can see, this is where we are validating the live tickets, right? Changing the status from our ticket window. Coming back to this, at the beginning, everything will start at the GHL CRM cloud, because this is where we're going to sell our tickets. And as soon as ticket sale is done, we're going to use a GHL webhook to send the order information and to our Next.js backend. And our Next.js backend will take that data and insert into our Supabase backend in that your order table we just saw. And while doing so, it will also create the tickets and insert them in our tickets table. Like you see here, the orders table and the tickets. While everything is going on live, we also have a failsafe in place, which is the sync button right here. So in case during these order processing, anything fails or data gets missing, tickets not get created, that's when our admin user can actually hit this button and start a sync process, thus syncing the entire order data to our CRM, making everything up to date. That being said, let's demonstrate. All right, so to demonstrate that syncing process, I just cleared out our entire order database and the ticket database. Database means, the tables, right? The orders table and the tickets table. So empty is everything out. Let's go back to the app. All right, so now where there were orders, now if I click on them, there's no order left. And I also did, let's look at the profile. Here's one admin, Ryan Crane, and I also logged in another session using another admin, separate admin. The reason I did that to show you that how the backend state is being maintained. For example, we have to make sure that there could be multiple admins logged in at the same time, right? So if I click here as Mark, if I see this, and here by as Ryan, I click here, I should be able to see the same things. Like if one starts this process, right, the other one should not be able to start the process again. And not only that, we are maintaining some checks and balances here. In the end of the process, we also give it certain times like as a timeout, so that because this is a very heavy process. I mean, this is making an API call, creating the necessary data, inserting into table, creating the tickets, and then updating the tickets table. So it's a very heavy duty process. So we don't want people clicking on it willy-nilly, right? So we are protecting them very cautiously, and at the same time have to maintain a state throughout the application, throughout the network of admins, status of the sync in the server side, so that everybody, every logged in admin can have same status at the same time. Also, we're gonna have this backend log visible, see what's going on as soon as we click on it. So let's see. I'm just gonna go ahead and start this sync right here. Boom, right? And now look, if I go as Ryan, seeing the exact same thing while this is going on, see order being updated in the log. Now it's going to go ahead and sync up the tickets. And if I go see, same here, close, open, same thing, starts at the exact same level. And this guy started it. So right here, it's about to finish. Let's see. Yes, our log tickets are being created at the same time, and we are using WebSockets to give the same information everywhere. And now we have I'm going to increase that later, but now I have a 30 seconds break that no one can click on it, and it's going to always see this 30 seconds delay going on, so that right after it happened, people cannot just get started right away. I mean, of course, this is not going to be 30 seconds. It's going to be at least 5 minutes or so. But look what happens as soon as this is done. Now the button is ready. So here, every admin will see that the button is ready. So now if I click on here, boom, we're ready to start again. And here, as a different admin, click here, we're ready to start again. And if we look at the log, everything is done, countdown finished, and all the orders done, syncing, and report has been made, and we are actually creating a log. Check this data, our 18 orders synced, 70 order created. Now let's go back to the database. Now let's check. All the orders came in, synced up properly. All the tickets here and all the orders right here. Oh, there you go. Every single thing all synced up perfectly. And now if I just go check on my orders, let's say Supabase event, boom, all the orders are still there, order details, all the tickets available. Go back, check another, and let's say this order, boom, all these tickets, everything synced up nicely, and we are back to where we were, and now it is actually giving us the last sync time, exactly when finished performing that sync. So this is how maintain sync status throughout the application, regardless of which admin logged in, what time, and maintain a perfect log of where the sync happened in case something is missing in our daily process in here. While these orders are being created via the GHL CRM and via the webhook, all the single orders are coming in and populating our database. In case something is missed, in case for a network connection, database error, something goes wrong, the data is not there, our user from the admin portal can hit the sync button, and the process that you just saw can sync up everything, and that finishes our admin route. Now let's go focus on what's going to happen to our super admin route. All right, so we are logged out as the admin user, and we're about to log back in as a super admin. So let's go grab a user, and this is what's supposed to happen. We're going to log in as a super admin. Backend will take us to the super admin portal, and that's where we're going to be able to manage our users, create users, delete users. Okay, so let's go. And here we're going to pick out Mike Ingram for admin. Go back, right? Password done, and let's log in. So there you go. As you can see, all these users listed. Let's verify with this list, exact same list we're seeing. Since Mike Ingram is logged in, now he cannot delete himself, so the status is changed, and this is the disabled button, logged in. Also, here we have a profile, a button here in our dashboard. And if we look at our top menu here, now instead of order list or event list, we have a dashboard here. So we click here, end up at the dashboard, click on the profile, we go back. So both ways we end up at the same place. And this user also get to renew their password right here. Now let's go to the add user. Okay, let's create a user, Donald Trump. Okay, the email, and now let's enter password. Here, if I just hit add, the validation is already in place. Let's confirm it. If I put anything there, it will tell me not matched. Okay, so let's go do it matched. Now we have to put a type, right? So let's make him a super admin user. Boom, there you go. Donald Trump right here. Let's check our database. There you go. Account is right here created. Now let's go back, and let's say we just want to check him. Confirm. Gone. Let's make sure with the database, and Donald Trump user. So there you have it. This way we covered both directions, super admin and admin direction, deactivated tickets, looked at our orders, synced our data. We went into super admin, we created and deleted our user accounts. And one thing I'm missing right here, which I will create a separate video, which is how when an order is created in GHL and via a webhook, we just have a Next.js backend link, and that's where it creates a post request. It gets us those information, and using that post request, we create an order in our order table in our database, and accordingly we create our necessary tickets for to be displayed in ticket manager window. So that is coming up soon, but until then we just walked through the entire functionality of our cyber ticket application built with Next.js, Supabase, and GHL or GoHighLevel CRM.